What is up, everyone? Welcome to Seth LeRoy Hustle Adventure. Now, I'm not sure how all these are gonna drop, but I'm going to be tomorrow. We're looking like, this is me going to bed. You know, I got my nice mattress and everything, but we don't know what run I'll get tomorrow. Hoping I get one tomorrow. It's like 3 a.m. I'm gonna sleep, you know, till like 11. But just thought I'd start this vlog so you guys get to wake up with me. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be an adventure. That's one of my favorite parts of this, and it's not for everyone, but I love it. I got other videos where I show exactly what I do with the mummy sleeping bag and how it all works. And for me personally, I wake up warm. My upper body gets cold, but today I'm gonna try wearing my Carhartt as well. And I'm comfy. I had one guy who said, "You ain't comfy in there," went off, and I'm like, I am. Like, I literally am. The dispatcher who finds me loads, he was saying like I could put the diesel heater, which I'm not against it, but it's like one of the coldest parts of the season, and I've been fine. But anyways, let's get on with it. Let's get to it. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's get some rest, shut-eye, meditation, prayer, and have a good day tomorrow. You guys know what time it is. Got the coffee, got a full tank of gas. I woke up at 9:30 today, so I got like 6 hours of sleep. Good. Yeah, so now just waiting on a run. See what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. A little update. I got some Berry Essentials. I got water and some more bread, because all I do is peanut butter sandwiches and bread, and I've done that forever at work to save money. It's just the way I am. And then I eat my Subway at the end of the day. That's my treat. And I have sodas, diet sodas. But anyways, just I wanted to touch base on some stuff like that you can do. But I just have done that always, even, you know, having good paying jobs or bad paying jobs. I've just always done that. But anyways, always keep your mirrors and windows clean. I know it seems like common sense, but you got to just be conscious of it when you get time like this, because he's bidded on like 4 of them. But like when you get that time, just like utilize that time to get the stuff done, like getting the bread in the water and getting the, you know, your stuff clean. Because I learned that, you know, being a trucker too, is like always keep your stuff clean, keep your fluids. Like I did my windshield washer fluid and my coolant, you know, just always just make sure you're topped off, everything's good, because if you get in that storm and you don't got windshield washer fluid, you're in trouble. So that's just something I wanted to touch on, but I'll keep you guys posted once I get a run. What's up, you guys? So he bidded on like 5 of them, but he said so many are coming out of Detroit, so I'm going towards Detroit. I'm going to be like an hour and a half out of the city. That way I'm closer to it, which will be like 30 some bucks in gas to get there, so it's not that serious. I was hoping to get one out of here, but whatever. That's why I'm showing everyone how it is. Like, but you know, it is what it is. Hopefully I get that long one that I'm looking for, because this is my long week out, week to 10 days. But anyways, let's get on the road. Let's go to Detroit area. Well, nice. At first it seemed like they weren't getting back to us, but we got the one going to Texas. I'll tell you guys, it's 1,000 miles straight shot. But I have to go back to the area sort of I was in 2 hours away, which is fine, whatever. Going to Texas, my first time in Texas. What was I gonna say? I'll let you guys know the amount. I haven't got the amount yet, so let's go. I'm gonna show the good and the bad. Like, remember when I started this long run, that one was too high. That was this one was literally a ½ inch too high. It said 48 inches on the thing height from the information we were given, but it was not 48 inches. It was 50 and a half, and my thing is 50. So I'm gonna have to hit up my dispatcher, because that Yep, that's what I said. It's just frustrating, you know. getting here and that happens. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on. You guys, this has been crazy. So this time, because remember I had the one time where it didn't fit, and you know, I was giving the people advice on do this, do that, and it ended up working out in one of my vlogs. Or wait, no, that one didn't come out yet. That was at the beginning of this whole like journey. And I was giving the people all sorts of advice. They could have set the boxes sideways and it would have worked and rewrapped them, but that's for a different story. Whatever. I mean, they ended up just taking 2 layers off. That was at the beginning of all these runs. But anyway, so this guy says that. I gotta back up a little more. So this guy, he's like, oh man, is there anyone else that can drive? I'm like, this is my business. I'm the only driver for my business, you know? And I said my dispatching company, like they have people, but I don't know if they have people in this area because he's a supervisor or something. And then so I go back to my van, I tell my dispatcher, I hit up my wife, and then he comes coming out right there and knocks on my window and he goes, dude, hey, are you cool with us filling it into barrels, and then we could transfer it all into barrels? Because it was one of these things. Can we transfer it into barrels and then put it on a skid and load you? And I said, let's go, bro. Let's go. So that's cool, because like obviously I was like annoyed, but as I've said in my other videos, you can't, especially when you're on the road, you can mentally get messed up. You can. And I'm sure, I don't know if this is talked about a lot, but you have to be level-headed. And two, especially if you're going for the owning your business thing, you have to always, no matter what, you never know. You got to act professional. Like some guys might flip out or get weird or what is this? But I don't. I just go, okay, well, it is what it is. You have a good day. But super excited. So I'll record the actual loading once it happens. Let's go. One thing I don't want to forget, this is my second over 1,000-pound hazmat, where my CDL, because I have my CDL A and I got my hazmat and I have my tanker, but obviously whatever. But this is another time where I think I'm a rare occurrence with a cargo van. I don't know though. I don't know. I'm new to this, but where when we were getting this one, he was like, dude, I don't see like them being able to find someone else, because it's good paying one. It's like $1,300 for 1,000 miles, or no, like $1,200. That's what it was. And then me and my wife are going to break down all these runs, and we're going to do that here and there where we break down what we've been making. So we're going to do that. So I'm just giving rough whatever's, you know, with gas. I think I'll make like, I don't even know, 800, 900, I don't know. And taxes, my wife will break it all down, whatever. So what I'm saying is that's what's good too. So if you have your CDL and you're doing this, you can get your hazmat and then you can do over 1,000 pounds. But if you don't, then you can't. But anyways, yeah, so you guys will see once it gets loaded. Hopefully they don't take too long. Update, so the night supervisor, he came out, he came here now because it was getting passed on to him. He's like, hey man, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, I just want to say I appreciate you. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, he's like, yeah, for just like being cool, not like flipping out. He's like, we've had drivers come here and just flip out if something went wrong. And he's like, that's cool, man. And I was like, yeah, no, I've been a driver for a little while. I've been at docks a lot, like when I had my CDL too, and I'd see so many people flipping out. And anyways, he's like, yeah, dude, just like we're trying to hurry and get this done. And he's like, we just appreciate you being cool. And that's why I was saying, you got to be cool. Like, if you get crabby and are a jerk, they're not going to try to figure it out. I know they still want the load out, but still, why be a prick? And two, if it's your own business, you're representing yourself. You know, not only are you representing your dispatcher, but because I've done runs on my own for just my business that I did the paperwork, but like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? And then he came out again and just talked to me, and he's like, hey man, hey, could you do a run to Memphis? And then I was like, yeah, I could do that as well. I think I don't know. I talked to my dispatcher because I didn't know, because this one has to go straight. And he's like, oh no, like we would set it up and get you more money right now. And then, but then turned out it was in one of those things again. And he was like, but that might take way too long. I'm not trying to have you do that because this one's a straight shot. So, and He's like, and I don't know if the company would want to do that because this one's not as urgent. And I was like, okay, dude, it's all good. But see, like, he was even trying to come out and get me more money, you know? But anyways, yeah. Just updating you on that too. Now I'll update you. We'll see once I'm actually loaded. He said they're trying to hurry. All right, you guys, as we see, we're all loaded up. It's time to go. Time to go right now. No time to waste. Let's get driving. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's been like this for like 3 hours. And it was bad in Kentucky and Tennessee. And I'm like, oh, cool, I'm done with it for a while. And then I get to Arkansas, and it's literally been a thunderstorm and a rainstorm like this for like 2 hours. Jesus. I'm just trying to get through it so I'm done with it. This was reminding me of like a Florida tropical storm. I used to live there. It was getting better and better, and then all of a sudden it just started again. A little fog, a little rain. It was seriously getting better and better and better, and I'm like, okay, I think we're there. I think we're getting there. Whatever. We're officially out of it, at least for now. Like I said, this went through 3 states that bad, on and off, but Arkansas just got super bad. Well, there we have it. We're all unloaded. This one was for like $1,200 for 1,000 miles. My wife's gonna break them all down precisely because I give rough like estimates. Well, not estimates. It was for 1180, just so you guys know. And we're gonna do one where we're breaking down this whole big long run. Then we're gonna do that too. Like, we'll probably break down when I do local regional, because I want to do long run for a week and a half like this at the beginning of the month, or every other, and then like the next week I'm gonna do a shorter like long run, like 5 days, you know, so I'm still having like 2.5 weeks total a month at home with my kids and wife straight, where I only do local and regional, maybe an overnight. So we're figuring out how we want to work the business. But anyways, thank you for coming along on the journey. It was a crazy journey. That freaking storm, you know, I got here. Oh, I guess I'll tell you, like, I got here, the guys acted totally like, so I stood there forever. I called the number that it said to call if no one's available after hours or weekends. So I called that. It was on their door. They didn't have a buzzer. I don't know if a lot of you have been truck drivers or know, or like this, done this, and like they didn't have that. So I'm just saying, you always have to sort of figure it out. And then a lot of places are really secure, like these fancier places. Like usually I keep going to fancy places. I like places that are medium fancy, where it's just like they're cool and it's just not like, it's not like you're going into the president's office and it's locked and do not pass, because it said like the stop sign. Like I was in like a dark room because no one was in there. So like the forklifters were moving around, but they couldn't see me, and there was no light switch. It must be like in the office. So anyways, so you have to deal with adversity. So then I Googled their name and just tried to call that number. That number was like not available, or they said, oh, we're closed. And then I called the number on the sheet. That was not available. Hit up my dispatcher. He was like, oh, I'll hit up the broker. But then I saw a forklifter, he, you know, and then they were acting just so like, we're not getting anything. And they like triple checked the address. And then the supervisor finally came over too. They went and got him. And then he was like, well, are you getting unloaded? And I was like, well, they said in the back is the door. And he said like, good luck. he said, well, you got it set up with them? And he's like, good luck. And they kept like going, well, did we need this? Like, they were asking me, and I'm like, that's what I mean. Like, these guys weren't as bad as some places, but I've been a forklift driver loading trucks, and I've been a truck driver for a while when I was a straight truck driver, and I've dealt with more than not, it's been very smooth and cool. I've had a couple that were nightmares if you've seen those vlogs, but I expected, and I stayed chill. Just like last night, or when this was getting loaded and it wasn't working, I just stayed cool and nice, and I said, well, I know, it is what it is. Like, you didn't measure it, right? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm a supervisor, I didn't measure it. Like, you always want to be really cool. And then that's when he came back out, and he was like the night lead, and he was like, oh, I'll fill them in barrels for you, man, you were so cool. And then the supervisor came over and talked to me twice and saying, like, we appreciate you being such a cool driver and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that's just how I am. Like, well, since I've been in recovery and the step work I do, I'm always good to people with the principles that I try to set forth. So, like, anyways, that's the whole thing. But it's good in a business sense, like I've said before. And my dispatcher says he likes how I'm like that too, because I don't ever freak out. He says, like, drivers flip out on him, and I don't. I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever. Like, it happened. Like, it sucks, but anyways, so that's the end of this vlog. So there's going to be another vlog. Like, I don't know how many more there will be on this run, because I'm going towards Minnesota now, but now I'm going to have to sleep. It's, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So now I'm going to have to get some rest, and then I will start the other vlog. I think I'll start it when I start getting rest. Maybe I'll talk a little before bed or something, or I'll start it in the morning. Who knows? Just thanks for coming along on the journey. And like I said, this is to inspire people to go out and do their thing, and it's also to inspire people and to show people what it's like living it. Because, like, for some people it's not. For some people, I've been through hell and back, and like I said, in recovery, and I've done some things. I've been in worse situations, we'll just say that, to where this ain't nothing to me. This is, it's awesome traveling the world. But anyways, I'm ranting probably because, it's 10 a.m. right now, and anyways, like, share, subscribe. Get back at you guys with another one.